Organic Chemistry Lab Basics, Filtration Stations. The filtration stations are composed of three primary parts: a vacuum to speed filtration, a water trap to prevent multiple types of contamination, and the filtration setup where the filtering actually occurs. The vacuums in our labs are run through an aspirator, and the water trap should already be put together for you. You will need to assemble the filtration setup from the glassware in your drawer. First, you will need to clamp a filter flask to a ring stand or stationary bars. You should also attach the tubing from the water trap to the arm of the filter flask. Next, you should insert the neoprene adapter. The neoprene adapter will help form an airtight seal, and then place the Hirsch funnel on top of that. You may also use the Buchner funnel if you so choose. Here's the basic procedure that we will follow. First, you will want to wet the filter paper, turn on your vacuum, filter your solution, and then you'll want to release the vacuum by removing the filter funnel first. Then you can turn off the vacuum, or in our case, the aspirator, by turning off the water. Select a piece of filter paper that will just barely fit over the holes in the funnel. You will then want to wet the filter paper ever so slightly. Turn on your vacuum by turning on the water. And then carefully and slowly pour your mixture over the paper. Notice the crystals will stay on top of the filter paper. You may want to rinse your container with a small amount of solvent to maximize your yield. It's not a bad idea to rinse the crystals as well to remove any excess solvent or impurities. If you let the filtration process run for long enough, you will notice that the paper will dry and shift off of the holes. To stop the process, break the vacuum seal by rocking the Hirsch funnel free from the filter flask. Then you may turn off the water and clean up your station. The solid and mother liquor should be properly disposed of or used according to your procedure. If everything goes well, nothing should be in the water trap. However, if something goes wrong, then you will need to dispose of the liquid in the water trap into the organic waste container. Label the waste as water trap and specify the approximate amount. To do this, you will remove the parafilm around the top of the water trap, remove the cork, and take the flask to the organic waste. Label the waste as water trap and specify the approximate amount. Return to your bench, replace the trap where you found it, cork, and then make sure you re-parafilm to ensure a tight seal. To use Parafilm Properly, it's typically a small section is taken and stretched tight around the joint to make sure you get a perfect seal. It can be helpful to seal the very top of the corks, as our corks tend to be old and have lots of cracks.